Bixby, the digital assistant, that's a whole new thing before it's even out. Samsung's been hard at work at making sure they have their foot in the door with artificial intelligence, giving their digital assistant an own dedicated button both on the Galaxy S8 and we're assuming the Note 8. And recently I saw rumors spreading that they are considering the idea of making their own version of AirPods. Now, what does that mean? Samsung has made wireless headphones in the past, right? So what's different this time? What is the influence of Apple's AirPods on the rest of the market? Well, I think there's actually a big difference AirPods has with most other headphones. With AirPods, Apple really prioritized making them very, very small and portable. You know, first when they came out, everyone made fun of them and said they look stupid, but now because they have some of the most highest customer satisfaction rates of any wireless headphones, and they've been high in demand for months and months and months, Apple literally cannot make them fast enough. I think the rest of the market is deciding that, wait a second, this was actually a really good idea and it's a missed opportunity. What I like about AirPods that I think separates them from other Bluetooth headphones is that they're so easy to connect and set up and transfer. One of the big turnoffs a lot of people have with Bluetooth headphones is they're kind of difficult to set up. You gotta go to settings, find Bluetooth, look for their name in the Bluetooth list, make sure that your Bluetooth headphones are discoverable, then tap on them, then let them connect, and then you're set. But now what if you want to start listening to music on your laptop? Now you gotta go to its settings, now you gotta disconnect them by forgetting them on your old device, finding them, pairing them there. Apple realized that if their flagship smartphone is going to not feature a headphone jack, they need some headphones that are a lot smarter about how they connect and how they can transfer to other people's devices. Cords may be annoying, but you gotta admit it's pretty simple to unplug your headphones and plug them into another device. So Apple wanted the parallel of that with wireless technology, and because AirPods have the little charging case that keeps each individual pod charged, when you flip that open and it's nearby a device, you know how much battery it has, and you have the option to connect it via this nice, convenient W1 chip. I think this is one of the primary reasons people will choose AirPods over other Bluetooth headphones, is that ease of access when setting up. And of course, with Beats headphones, they're implementing these new chips as well. I think Samsung is also realizing they need a pair of headphones that can replicate that ease of connectivity so that Android actually has some competition with the future of wireless headphones, and Samsung has a few advantages already. With the Galaxy S8, they're sporting Bluetooth 5.0. AirPods don't even have Bluetooth 5.0 and people still love them, which means that whatever the BIXBYPODS happen to be, really hope they don't choose that name by the way, but whatever these wireless headphones from Samsung are called, they have the chance of actually having better sounding quality, because we know Samsung has their foot in the door with Bluetooth 5.0, and of course they would want their AirPod competitor to be a better purchase and to offer more options and to be more premium in some ways, and I think the Bluetooth 5.0 thing would be a good way to do it. The AirPods of course also have a couple noticeable flaws. For instance, they don't have a basic headphones remote like most wired ones do that allows you to change the volume and skip songs easy. AirPods have the tapping thing, but that doesn't really let you change the volume. Perhaps Samsung, when they work on their version of BIXBYPODS, they will make some way for you to control your volume. Now, I'm not saying that Samsung is just copying Apple and ripping them off by making an AirPod competitor. I personally think it's really good when a company notices a very good business practice of another company and wants to replicate it for themselves. I think that's amazing. In fact, during my live streams and in the comment section a lot, I get people saying, what if Apple bought Tesla? Or what if Apple bought Netflix? Or Apple buys Disney? Apple buys DJI? They want all these hypotheticals in which Apple owns a different company that's big player right now. I don't think that should happen. I think that's a bad idea, actually. It would be better for the market if Apple did not buy more companies and instead we have competing companies. I think it would be much better if Apple started designing their own car to compete with the Tesla cars. That way both companies have an urge to make a better product opposed to just working together and trying to make the same thing. I'm very curious to see what Samsung can come up with. It doesn't seem like there's any pair of truly wireless headphones that can fit in as portable as a container as AirPods. They are so tiny, so compact, but because you can charge up that charging case so much, they can last days and days without charging. At least for me anyway. If you're on long flights, I guess there are times where you might use it all the way up, but I have never run out of battery power on my AirPods, and typically I don't have to charge them for 3 to 4 days at a time. So what I'm hoping to see is Samsung try to beat Apple both with sound quality and ease of access. That way Apple actually has some incentive to upgrade their AirPods, and Samsung could definitely have some competition if the BIXBYPODS come in different colors, a big weakness of AirPods right now, and the BIXBYPODS will likely be in stock and you won't have to wait 6 weeks for them to get to you, because I can guarantee you they probably won't be in as high demand. And perhaps next year or the year after that, if Samsung starts removing the headphone jack, it would make a lot of good incentive if they included their wireless headphones with the purchase of a smartphone. We already know Samsung is okay with including $100 headphones with their purchases, as they did with the Galaxy S8, so it's not as big a stretch to say that they could include truly wireless buds within their purchase purchase in the future to incentivize people that it's okay to remove the headphone jack, because we're including a pair of wireless headphones. Again, I'm not loyal to Samsung, but I would still think that's a really good purchase if they did decide to go through with that. And I'd like to see how other companies respond to the success of the AirPods. Perhaps Google itself will look at their Pixel lineup and decide that, hey, these AirPods are a really good product and we don't have something to parallel that. Let's make sure that on Android we have a worthy alternative that lets people connect their headphones to their products just as easily, if not easier, with Google's version of AirPods. It's already rumored that on the Google Pixel 2 there will not be a headphone jack. I really hope that's true. That would be hilarious. But if it is, a Google version of AirPods would make a lot of sense for their fan base to say that, look, we've provided a better alternative, hopefully supporting Bluetooth 5.0, and then in the long run, Apple creates a brand new product that the competition then matches and makes better, and overall, we have a better lifestyle. It's more efficient because companies are smart and they're making things that we actually find functional, and not just removing bezels, which adds no functionality. That's all anyone cares about anymore, right? My phone doesn't have bezels! That makes it more futuristic! Touch ID's on the back now? Oh, that's fine. Oh, it's on the power button? Yeah, that's fine. As long as there's less bezels, it's a better purchase. God, I hate a lot of the internet right now. Please stop talking about this. What are your thoughts on the idea of BIXBYPODS? I know you probably hate that name, but let me know your name ideas in the comments below. This is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.